Hello everybody, my name is Nathan and welcome back to Reading Your Comments. Just a reminder that if you want your comments to be featured in the next episode, leave your comments in the comment section down below with the hashtag HeySYJ. The better quality your comment is, the more likely it'll be featured in the next episode. So let's get started, shall we? I'm very curious about your favorite era for each EXO member and favorite EXO era in general. Also, since I'm such EXO trash, please name your top 5 EXO songs. And Oppa, your channel's great, I hope you know it. Fighting! Alright, so we're starting this off like the last episode of Reading Your Comments. So let's do this! So starting off with your first question, let's start off with Monster era Baekhyun and Chanyeol, Overdose era Kai and Lay, Mama era Suho, Wolf era Dio and Sehun, and Growl era Xiumin and Chen. And for my favorite EXO era in general, you guys already know this, my favorite era is Monster, hands down. So in my personal opinion, Growl was an extremely hard song to top. I think Growl is one of EXO's best songs and one of the best K-pop songs in general. I never thought that EXO could ever beat that song, but I believe that Monster did just that for me. And lastly, thank you so much for thinking so. I'm going through a broken heart and I was wondering if you could give me some advice. Also, are you learning any foreign languages, like Korean for example? Well, my friend, you came to the right place. Long story short, you just gotta get your raw emotions out somehow. Find a good and non-destructive way to help you get your feelings out. Emphasis on the non-destructive part. Please don't do anything that'll hurt yourself in the long run, like smoking or drinking. While for some people it's a coping mechanism for them and it works for them, I have nothing against that. Good for them. But looking out for your health, I strongly urge you to not do something like that. Instead, just find a friend that's willing to listen to you. Someone who is willing to listen to you what you have in mind. Don't ask them for advice, just let them listen to you and just let your mind flow out of you. Afterwards, you could do something fun to get your mind off of things. Go bowling, learn your favorite K-pop dance, go out for a walk in the park, play Pokemon Go. Do something fun and productive to get your mind off of things. And this also goes to not only you, but to all my silent N out there. If you're going through a hard time, I'll be more than happy to listen to you guys. Even though I have a really busy life, I'll be more than happy to lend you guys an ear. And as for your second question, I'm learning Japanese, Korean, and sign language if that thing counts. Am I fluent in these 3 languages? Not really, but at least I can get some basic knowledge and some basic conversations going. You're pretty cool. Support I shall give even when I'm dead in school. Yo, I'll be waiting for those dance covers, and remember what you told me, bring out your inner stripper. Thanks, and don't worry, I'll be still making content even when I'm dead at school. And yes, my friend, more dance covers are coming soon. It'll be, if you haven't checked out my Ajunai's dance cover, it'll be over here and or over here. I don't know the orientation anymore. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things at school, so just be more patient for me. Thanks for featuring me, it makes me really happy. I was also wondering, if you had the chance to meet your biases, which 3 female and male K-pop artists would you want to meet? And saranghae. It's no problem, really. Some people may be featured more than once on this Reading Your Comments series, and that's because simply I like the questions that you guys are giving me. I simply can't just leave them unanswered. And I'm really glad you asked me this one. So for female K-pop artists, y'all already know. Yoojung from IOI, and Jihyo and Mina from Twice. And as for male K-pop artists, it'd have to be Jungkook from BTS, Xiumin of EXO of course, and Johnny from NCT. The girl artists because, come on, they're my top 3. And for the guy biases, as for one, Jungkook is my bias in BTS, you all guys already know that, and I'd absolutely love to dance with him someday. Xiumin because he's my ultimate bias, and I just want to let him know how much I appreciate him and how his hard work is not going unnoticed. And Johnny, for one, he hasn't debuted yet. SM, what are you doing? Release the man from the dungeon! And 2, the dude just has the funniest personality ever. And if I had the opportunity to make a video with Johnny from NCT for YouTube, that would be the best. We could do Johnny's fashion evaluation, or react to all of NCT Sunbae님's videos. I don't know, but Johnny, definitely someone that I want to meet. And love you too. I'm glad you appreciate the undying support I have for you, Nat. Here's a question for you. If SM were to come out with a co-ed girl and boys NCT subunit, how would you think it would go? Predictions? Alright, so this is the most interesting question I've ever had by far. Co-ed NCT subunit. And if you guys aren't aware, co-ed groups are K-pop groups that have both boys and girls in it. One example could be the subunit known as Y-Teen that's composed of Monsta X and Cosmic Girls. In K-pop, co-ed groups are like shiny Pokemon. They're like Team Instinct players in NorCal. They are extremely rare. The reason why, I don't really know for sure. Maybe it's to prevent like in-group relationships or something like that, but I digress. So a co-ed NCT subunit, huh? I honestly don't know how to feel about that. It's all a matter of who's in it, honestly. If it's like the junior rookies of NCT, like NCT Dream, along with the girls from Mickey Mouse Club, then sure, it can work. They already have chemistry, I've seen them work and sing together, and that could probably work if they do it right. However, if it was like, and I'm just taking hypothetical examples here, if the group would consist of like Taeyong, Ten, Yuta, Taeil, Irene, Joy, and Seulgi, then sure, it has potential, but I don't know if it would really work out in honesty. All 7 of them have completely different vibes. If they do a song similar to Why Teens Do Better, then sure, it has the potential to work. They just need to do it right. Line distribution and screen time matters a whole lot more, and most importantly, chemistry between the male and female members are extremely important, and if not the most important thing in a co-ed group. Otherwise, people won't like them. So if an NCT co-ed subunit were to be born, like all NCT groups, we just gotta wait and see what happens. But really, I'm only waiting for 1 or 2 subunits of NCT to debut, and that's the Open the Door and the Basebot line. If you guys don't know, that is respectively, that's Taeyong, Ten, Yuta, and Johnny, and Taeyong, Ten, Yuta, Jaehyun, Johnny, and Hansol respectively. Is that a roll of toilet paper on the bottom left of your screen? If so, what brand? If you're talking about the roll of toilet paper that used to be right here where my lamp is, then yeah, that is a roll of toilet paper. And I'm glad you have such enthusiasm for 2-ply products. But yeah, usually I would keep a roll of toilet paper here in case of my nose bleeds or runs during the night. I don't want my bed sheets to be all bloody and mucusy, and I won't remember what brand it is. Hey, I really like your videos and your reactions. What is your favorite Monsta X song, and who is your bias? Thank you so much, and I'm really glad that you enjoy them. My favorite Monsta X song, it would have to be a tie between All In or Stuck. And my bias would have to be I Am. Have you heard that guy spit fire before? Is it weird that I stand 26 group and a whole bunch of other soloists? Help! I'm never leaving this wonderful and weird K-pop world. Which are some of your bias groups? Love ya! Honestly, that's not weird at all. It's only weird that you actually keep track of it. Most K-pop fans that I know have way too many groups to stand, and they can't even keep track of that. Well, if I have to give you my top 5 group biases, both boy and girl groups, it would have to be BTS, EXO, 17, NCT, Monsta X, Twice, IOI, Blackpink, GFriend, and EXID. Sorry, AOA. I know this is probably gonna haunt me later. Do you know the boy group Infinite? If yes, who is your bias and what's your favorite song? Of course I know Infinite. I think they're one of the best K-pop groups, like, ever. I actually went to their One Great Step concert when they were in San Jose. Jungwoo is my bias, and by far my favorite song is Destiny. You're super cute and super funny. I love your videos and reactions. Love from California too. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Silent N family. I sincerely hope that everything gets better for you. It's sad to see someone who's always filled with so much positivity and love go through something like this. I don't know what the problem is exactly, but I know that you have the courage and strength to push through this, and all your fans are here ready to support you. Don't push yourself too hard, and don't worry about us. Your health and happiness should always be a #1 priority, and we all understand that. Feel better soon, and PS, your guitar playing is not mediocre at all. Alright, so this comment was from my I'm Sorry video, and at the time I was going through a very dark time in my life. And I basically felt useless, unaccomplished, all the bad stuff. I really don't want to get into specifics, but in short, I was feeling very, very stressed at that time. I wasn't able to get videos out to you guys as much as I used to, and I felt really burdened because of that. And now that school started back up again, it's gonna be even harder to get videos out to you all. But on this brighter side that we have here, I'm just glad that I have you guys' support and patience. Now, I'm really glad that you guys aren't like those people that are like, where are your reactions for this song? When's the next episode of KPU? When's the next dance cover? We want it now! I'm just really thankful that I have such understanding and such considerate viewers out there. Now, I refuse to call you guys just fans because your guys are a lot more than that. Now, of course, sometimes I'll call you guys that because of lack of words or to avoid some confusion, but there's a reason why you guys are called the Silent N family and not Silent N fans. Yes, you guys are a fandom, but I honestly consider you guys more than that, and I hope you guys know. So while the label is fans, I still consider you guys a whole lot more than that, and thank you guys so much for your love and support, and most especially your patience. Really, thank you. And that's all the comments for this Reading Your Comments episode, guys. Alright everyone, if you want your comment to be featured in the next episode of Reading Your Comments, please leave your comments in the comment section down below with a hashtag HeySYJ. It could be a question about me, the channel, K-pop, whatever you like. The better quality your comment is, the more likely it'll be featured in the next episode. Alright guys, that's my time. My name is Nathan, SYJ Official. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye.